morning. It is morning for me. It is Monday, June 9th, and that means I get to do a Making Monday. Hi, welcome. I'm Natasha, and this is my channel, Always Be Crafting. And I'm back in the car. I haven't done a video from the car in a while, but I'm back in the car today, and I just dropped my son off for his last day of school, and I have two errands, or two stores I get to go to today while he has a half day. So I only have 4 and a little hours, a little bit more than 4 hours before I have to pick him up. And I'm going to go to two stores that are a little bit of a drive. The first one is one of my favorite little quilting stores. They suffered from a pretty massive flood last summer, and they've been rebuilding and restocking, and they reopened a few months ago, and they are the store that I bought my FAF sewing machine from, my Quilt Expression 720, and they are the ones that fixed my serger, and they are just lovely, lovely people. So whenever I have the time to go up and visit them, I do, and I have the time today, so I'm going. And in addition to visiting them, I am going to IKEA because I need more shelves. What do you get the person who has everything? Shelves. So I'm taking you with me for this Making Monday. We're making it happen. All right, I'll see you soon. Hi. Okay, so I got up to the fabric store before they opened, so I ran in to the Dollar Tree, because there's always something I can get at the Dollar Tree. And I did. I got a couple things at the Dollar Tree. And then I came down to the fabric store. The name of the store is Yankee Quilter here in Connecticut, in Seymour, Connecticut. They are wonderful. I didn't film in the store because I always feel very awkward filming in a teeny tiny store like that, but they are lovely people. If you are in Seymour, Connecticut, I highly recommend them. I'm sitting in the parking lot talking to a camera, which I think is a little odd, but I only bought 2 pieces of fabric because honestly, do I need anything? If you watched my Saturday video on Saturdays I Sew, I had just spoken about having to, buy more plastic boxes from Costco to put things away because I have an overabundance of items. I need to sew more, not buy more, but if I'm gonna go to a fabric store because I have time to kill, I'm gonna buy something. But I have a plan for these 2 pieces of fabric. So they're both Tilda. This one, I think it's called Brunch. Pretty sure it was called Brunch. And I love this colorway. It's the teal colorway. Gosh, it's just so gorgeous. And I'm gonna make, it's probably gonna be a Biani bag, more likely than anything. And it'll probably be some kind of either one of her like packing, travel, organizing kind of things, or I might adapt an Easy Does It. I only bought a half yard, so I'm gonna look through my patterns, my Biani patterns, and I'm probably either going to adapt one of her patterns to fit a half yard, or like I said, I'm gonna take the Easy Does It pattern and make some adjustments because I love Biani patterns. Like, they're awesome, and I have a bunch of them. But the thing I love most about her patterns are, like, if you don't want to do math, you can just buy a pattern and follow her instructions. But if you want to do math, you can take her free pattern for the Easy Does It and then just extrapolate and do math. Do you know what I mean? But she gives you tips and tricks in all her other patterns for how to do additional things to make it even better. But what she gives you in her free pattern, the Easy Does It, she gives you so much knowledge in that one free pattern. It's amazing. So I will happily purchase patterns from her because she's such an amazing teacher. But I have so many patterns, I don't really need to buy another one right now. I don't think I need to buy another one, but anyways, I think I'm gonna make something for packing for this summer for my trip, because I have the trip to England for the Quilt Festival in August, end of July, August, and then I'm going up to Canada with my family. I'm also doing a trip to Rhode Island with my husband. Anyways, and then the other Tilda fabric to coordinate is this pink one. So that'll probably be internal, you know, lining and bindings, etc. But I bought a yard of this because A, if I'm making bindings, I'm going to need additional fabric, and B, it's just such a nice, beautiful fabric. I felt like having additional pieces of this wouldn't hurt, where this, I don't know that I'm going to be able to use it. It's like I will use it for the exterior of one bag, and then I'll just have leftovers. That's it. It is only going to take me about a half an hour to drive to IKEA from here, and IKEA doesn't open for almost an hour. So, yeah, and once I get in there, I'm going to have to be very focused because I only have, I think I can only spend about 35 minutes in IKEA or 45 minutes in IKEA before I have to like get on the road to get back to my son to pick him up because of driving time between IKEA and my son's school to make it in time for picking him up from school. So wish me luck that I get everything I need, but I'm gonna go drive to IKEA right now. And IKEA is such a big place, I can totally film in there, but I'm gonna be very focused, so I might not film in there, but who knows? Thanks for coming along. Bye. Hi, I am on my way to pick up my son. I went to IKEA, and according to the satellite navigation GPS, I should arrive almost on time, maybe 1 minute late. There's a lot of traffic because it's a little rainy. It happens. IKEA was good. I got the Ivar shelves, so Editing Natasha will insert footage of the Ivar shelves. It was a hot and heavy kind of work, picking up all the pieces, and the shelves themselves are just pine wood. And I knew this, but I'm like, I can do it myself, and I can do it myself. But I'm picking up, 16 shelves. It's like repetitive picking up shelves. I'm picking up like 3 or 4 at a time. So I was getting hot. I was getting sweaty. And so, yeah, I look how I look. It is what it is. And loading them onto the cart, loading them into the car. Yeah, I bought myself a piece of chocolate. When you go to IKEA, you get chocolate. And it's a good thing. And then my son and I are going to go pick up his favorite lunch on the way home because it's a half day. And it's the last day of school, so he already told me where we're going for lunch. And so that's next on the list. When I get home, though, it is going to be, after some decompression, I'm probably just going to put on pajamas. Full disclosure, if you see me again today, which I'm hoping you will, I will be in pajamas because the rest of the day will be spent at home. So why not be in house clothes? I am going to be finishing up painting the canvas boards for the next baby toddler sensory project. So I am assisting my friend Kimberly, who runs Family Tree Yoga, which is a wonderful class, organization, school. I don't know what should I call it. It's her business. Family Tree Yoga is her business. She is a yoga teacher, but she teaches more than just yoga. It is just amazing. She's an amazing person, and she's been teaching these sensory classes for years for babies and toddlers, and there's stories and music, and it's a super sweet class helping moms and grandmas, dads, anyone with little babies, how to interact with their children and how to really just make everything better. And my phone is ringing, so I have to pause. Sorry about that. I'm just about to pull in to pick up my son. So all I will say is, hopefully you will see me later in pajamas painting canvas boards for the sensory babies this week to do their Father's Day craft. I think that's what I was trying to say. I don't know how much of it I said, but hopefully that's what you'll see, and I'll tell you more about it when you see me. Okay? Time to pick up the kid. Bye. Hi. Okay, so this isn't really an angle you see very often. Sewing machine, the view that you sometimes get out the window where that's usually where my FAF Select is, but currently the Juki is sitting there because the FAF Select is out on loan. FAF Quilt Expression right here. And I brought in the folding table right next to me to do painting on the boards. So that's what I just finished, the second coat of paint. And I think I'm going to take a nap. It's been a long day, and it involved a lot of driving and IKEA. And the allergy attack that I had like over the weekend was kind of exacerbated at work yesterday, and you can hear how everything settled in my sinuses. Hold on, Einstein. My dog's snapping at me. He wants to go out. So everything's just kind of sitting in my sinuses, and it's really exhausting, and I just don't feel very well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe Cricut cut the vinyl later tonight, or I might save it for tomorrow because I don't work tomorrow. I have, for some miraculous reason, I don't work tomorrow. I work Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, Wednesday and Thursday this week. Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's it. And then Saturday. I work Saturday afternoon. Kind of a weird summer schedule. It's so bizarre right now. But we celebrated the last day of school. It was awesome. I think lunch might have sat weird because it was my son's favorite place, which is a little heavy on the grease for me. And with allergies, now it's kind of sitting in me. I don't know. I think I just need a nap. And I'm in pajamas, so why not? So that's what I'm going to go do. Thank you for being here for my Making Monday. Thank you for coming shopping with me today. And yeah, I'm going to edit this together. Hopefully it looks okay. And you'll have seen, and I've edited in and shown you what I'm doing with the Ivar stuff from IKEA. And I'll even put a little, so this is the light blue. It'll have dark blue vinyl, and I'll try to put a little picture of what it's going to say on it. And you can imagine how cute it will be once the babies and toddlers have their handprints on it. Okay? Thanks again. Have a wonderful week, and hopefully you're making something fun out of your Monday. Bye.